So it might seem like we're breezing through the missions at the moment, but trust me, it'll get a lot harder the later we go. These first couple are just the tutorials. So this is where it gets a little bit more difficult.
A dispatch arrives from Sir Longarm.
Okay.
Hopefully, by the time you receive this message, all has gone well, and you have put an end to those irritating wolves. I now ask a favor of you. Begin constructing an outpost on the edge of Duc De Puce's territory in order to help me better judge the strength of the rat's forces. You must not, under any circumstances, send confirmation of your mission's completion to Lord Woolsack.
Oh dear. I sense a plot.
The rat was raised as an only child in lands belonging to the De Puce family. The Duke showed his mother favour, ensuring that she never paid taxes, and always had enough to get by. One day, a messenger came by, and it was revealed that his father was the same Duc De Puce who his mother had once worked for as a serving wench. Due to an unfortunate accident, the entire De Puce family had been lost at sea whilst returning from holiday, leaving the rat as next in line to inherit the title of Duke.
Maybe they went to Spain. Ooh.
Find a suitable location on high ground near the lands belonging to Duc De Puce and start construction of an outpost. The wooden keep will offer better protection than a simple hall. Take some cattle to breed as the land there suits them well. Do not show yourself to the enemy, but should you be discovered, let none escape to tell. The hills will give your archers an advantage when firing from height.
Okay, so this is the first time that we've seen the time until last battle thing. A lot of these missions will revolve around a sort of siege mentality. You have to survive a certain amount of time, you have to eliminate everybody. You'll most of the time have some sub-objectives to go with that. But he's actually right in that the hill does give your archers an advantage, and I was actually kind of surprised the first time I played this game that they actually managed to put that in, considering it's fairly old. But they managed to put in that if you're on a height, you do more damage, and if you're on a height on a tower, you do even more, so that's handy. And we get a wooden keep this time, so the keep will have a platform that we can put guys on top of. So let's have a look at the hints. Use the terrain wisely. Dairy farms are more productive than hunting, but they take a while to get started. Wise words. Alrighty.
Place a keep to site your castle, my liege.
I shall. Down to 20, I think. So this is our keep. A nice wooden keep. We'll place it nice and tucked in here.
Site your granary, sire.
I'll put the granary just here. Now, the first thing I'm going to build is I'm going to build some dairy farms, because dairy farms take a while to get started, as the hints there said. We'll get 3 of them, because that'll leave us enough wood to build a few woodcutters as well. So we'll put the woodcutters over here, I think. 1, 2, and 3. Cool. And we'll pop the timer back up to 60. Awesome. And we'll build an extra stockpile space just to sort of keep it there. Now, we don't actually have hunting in this one. There are no deer on the map. But these guys do take a fair while to get started. But once they do get started, they provide a lot of food, so it's quite handy. So we haven't really got any new buildings, except for, obviously, the dairy farm and the wooden
No
keep.
change in the treasury, lord.
But we will need to increase taxes, so let's have a look.
The people love you, my lord.
We're currently
Our
poor and
food
loved.
stocks are dwindling.
We've got
my
20
liege.
months of food, but we won't start doling that out just yet, I don't think. We'll wait. And what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to build ourselves a sort of semi-contained community. Oh, there are deer. Because the enemy will be coming from here. So what we want to do is secure this ridgeline. So we're going to have to build a wall that spans from here, or maybe here, all the way around to here. And we're going to have to do that at the same time as building up our armory, etc.
Our granary stocks are growing, sire.
So that should be fun. But the 3 dairy farms should provide plenty of food for the moment. we are going to have to get started on production of weaponry. Weaponry production is more important than having the walls actually completed for the first attack. So what we're going to do is we're going to build 1 Fletcher's. We'll put him there so he doesn't have to go very far. He just has to go 1 step, 1 step, 1 step, 1 step, 1 step, done. Repeat the process. We will, however, build another couple of woodcutters, because we do need a lot of wood for this mission, and it's better to have too much than not enough. So right now, our archer, a Fletcher, is going to have a bit of trouble because he can only get the 1 bit of wood. Why would you not go there? You lazy git. Yeah, so he can only get the 1 bit of wood at the moment because obviously we've got other woodcutters out there, but it's more important to have wood being produced. If you don't have wood being produced, then your whole production line just stops. And we need those archers. So I'd rather have too many woodcutters and not enough wood for him to start producing a bow straight away than to have not enough. Come on, dude, you can go that way. He's not going to go that way. You stupid bastard. Right, so we will build a 2nd Fletcher's as well. That'll be the last of our free peasants, of which we got 10. Each
Our
keep...
treasury is emptying.
Yeah, thank you. Each keep does increase how many peasants you get. So for the Saxon Hall we had 8, for the Wooden Keep we got 10. For the next one I think we get 12, then 14, then 16. It might be a bit different, I can't remember. Played that far in the game for ages and ages and ages. So we will build a barracks once we're done, and we'll probably place it just here. We want to keep everything nice and compact if we can, because we'd like to not have to go too far when defending our castle. Mainly because the further you have to go, the worse off you are, pretty much. So first things first, we want to create a wall like that. And then we need 1 gatehouse, mainly because our woodcutters are going to have to venture outside the walls of the castle to get some more wood. Plus it provides 2 platforms, and 2 platforms is excellent. So our goal is going to be... Yes, thank you. Our goal is going to be to enclose the place like that. Oh, perfect. We're actually doing really, really well for this. Starting off. We'll leave them 5 wood for now. Oh good, he's coming back again. I'll build across this way. And we'll build down that way. Awesome. So 1 or 2 more loads of wood should be enough to secure the compound, and then we can start producing platforms. What we do need, however, is some gold. So extra rations, 25 months supply, average taxes. We'll need them. Okay. Now, first thing I'm going to build is another hovel, because we will need the people. We need the recruits. We can probably fit another dairy farm or 2 in as well. Not over here, though. We'll secure the compound first.
What are your orders?
Defend the castle.
We await orders. Needed, sire. Yes. We are on our way.
Give me a wooden platform, damn it.
Archers, ready.
Okay, so we've got several spearmen.
My bow is yours.
No.
Targets.
God damn it. Misclicked and it ruined it. First they're going to try and find a way in, which they might have, I don't know. Yeah, they do.
My lord, leaving now.
They can stab through those walls. We are going to have to build them double strength. But for now, it's okay.
Instructions.
And go here, please.
Off.
And kill him. Thank you kindly. So we are going to build this double strength. Seriously, woodcutter man? Get the hell out of the way. Thank you. You want to do this with palisades. With stone walls, it's fairly easy to secure yourself. But wooden walls tend to leave these little gaps. At least on the bits where you build it diagonally. But we've got enough wood coming in at the moment that it won't be too difficult to secure ourselves properly. There we go, and we don't have to worry about that one too much.
Our cows are struck down by a strange malady, my lord.
Ah, I was wondering when that would happen. What that is your cow farms lose all their cows and they stop producing for a little bit. Because poor Bessie died.
Morning, your lordship.
Oh, thanks,
Morning,
Declan.
your lordship.
No,
Morning, your lordship.
where's the bit saying
Morning,
about
your
poor
lordship.
Bessie? Oh,
Morning, your lordship.
yes, hi. I wanted you to tell me about poor Bessie, but...
We await orders.
Okay, whatever. No,
We
my
await
archers.
orders. We
Up
are
there.
on our way.
So we have more than enough now. We should be fine. But again, these missions are the tutorials. They're not meant to be particularly difficult. There we go. Perfect.
We await orders. Yes? Leaving
Up onto
now.
the walls, please. So we've got 4 peasants to recruit, and 4 peasants doing absolutely nothing. So what I might do is build a 3rd Fletcher's, if we can afford to. First I'll get another woodcutter.
Our scouts report another group of the Rats men heading in our direction. Are we ready for them?
Of course we are. We actually, yeah, we will build that. We'll build this. We'll build 2 more if we can fit them. We can. Obviously you can't build over the top of people walking, so that can be a little awkward. But people can walk through those fields, so
Our
it's not a
gold
big deal.
stocks grow we await steadily, orders. Sire. Archers, ready, moving
Up
off.
we go. Come on, lads.
My boys, the Rats' troops are attacking.
Oh no!
Me
They're
lord,
coming.
we are on our way.
That's okay. We won't have to worry too much. We get a little exclamation mark thing saying, hey, they're here. They're just over there, it's no biggie. Cool. So here they come, attacking again.
Leaving
Up there,
now.
please.
We await orders.
Actually, onto this one. Just in case they decide they're going to go the other way. But as you can see, our archers are handily dealing with the spearmen. Splat, splat, off they go. And we're about 2/3 of the way across for the timer. All is going well.
We await orders. Yes? Moving off.
Now, where's our
Archers,
hurt guy?
Ready. My bow is yours. Me lord. Instructions.
Had a hurt guy. I don't know. But as you can see, we've got plenty of wood and we don't need to worry about being able to afford anything for now. So we'll build a 3rd Fletcher's. And we'll just bolster the walls. Triple thickness is usually more than enough to dissuade any attackers. But the problem is that spearmen, because they can attack you straight up... Oh, come on, you little idiot child, get out of the way. Because spearmen attack the walls straight up, they can be a lot more dangerous. Can't build across there, though, which is kind of irritating. Oh, well, if they get to that point, then we're a little bit more screwed than I thought we were.
A small group of the Rat soldiers are heading to the castle.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Stress less, man. Stress less. There we go. Cool.
We await orders. We await orders.
So
We
this
are on
third
our
attack
way.
should have archers with it, I'm pretty sure. But we've enclosed our keep. We've got more than enough men to fight them off. We should be fine.
Our granary stocks are growing, sire.
6 months supply? We don't really need more gold, so I'm going to cut that back
Gold stocks grow steadily,
and stop
sire.
taxing. If
Our
it gets...
gold stocks grow steadily, sire. The rats' troops are attacking.
Come on, stop interrupting me. If worst comes to worst, you can actually bribe your peasants so that they stay. If your popularity goes beneath 40, I think it is, peasants start leaving the castle, which is a bad thing, obviously. No, it's just spearmen at the moment. Maybe I was
We
wrong.
await orders. Yes?
Okay, you guys, come over to...
Leaving now.
Yeah, there, I guess. Just
Moving
join them in.
off.
Hello. You're coming to try and kill us, we know. Yeah. You generally only need about 12 archers to finish this mission, but I figured, what the hell, let's go all out. Show you the proper sort of like management that you can do. If you manage your castle properly, you'll never have a problem with an enemy attack on a mission like this. But of course, you know, stuff happens. If you get unlucky and you have several cow plagues, that can be really, really, really bad. And that will really, like, stymie how you can do for the whole production thing.
More wood is needed.
Lies and slander. We have plenty of wood. See? Granaries and stockpiles have to be built together as well, in case I haven't mentioned that already. You have to build them together, otherwise you can't build another one. See, if I try to build one over here...
Needs to be placed adjacent to the granary.
Cheers. And same with stockpile.
Needs to be placed adjacent to the stockpile.
The stockpile's something people can walk over though, so it doesn't, it's not really a hindrance, except obviously to building placement. But it's not too much of a big deal.
Orders. Recruits needed, sire.
Yeah, I know.
Archers ready.
We'll provide the Lord with some guards.
Needed, sire. A small
Just in
group of the
case.
rat soldiers are heading to the castle.
We shouldn't need it,
Lord,
but
we are on our way.
we're not really doing anything else with them. I mean, they're not going to be able to break through.
Instructions.
Basically, it's just sit it out and wait. We've only got a little bit of time left. So it's sitting it out and waiting for the campaign to click over and go, hey, you've done it. And then after we finish this mission, we'll actually be up to where I was on the mission list when I started the first video. So you haven't really missed out on anything. Come on, Ratty.
The rats' troops are attacking.
There we go. Did you bring archers with you this time? That might be in the next mission that we start facing off against mixed spearmen and archers. I could be wrong. It has been known to happen.
Orders needed, sire. We await orders. Leaving now.
You guys go hang out there.
Off.
But yeah, even with this many spearmen, when he meets my archers, they're just gonna flay him alive.
Our granary stocks are
18
growing,
months
sire.
worth of supply, extra rations.
We are losing a little money.
Make them happy. I'm sorry, were you under the impression that you were gonna win? Oh dear. So sorry to
Outlying
disappoint.
villagers have seen a band of the rats' troops heading this way.
And this will be the final wave, because we're coming just up to the end time. This will be the final wave of assault. It shouldn't be too difficult. It's actually fairly easy. There is an interesting tactic that I've seen some people do, where they build a wall like this in front of the wall that they're actually defending, because the spearmen will go around it. I'll see if I can get them to do it in this. But basically you just build extra bits of wall like this, and the spearmen will filter around them, but they'll stop to attack it as well.
The rats' troops are attacking.
Oh, that scream. We'll build a little bit extra wall if we can. Oh, I was trying to build it on the other place. Yeah, I'm not even worried about this one. They're not going to do anything. Nothing we can't handle anyway. Oops. You can't build over trees as well, so you've got to be careful when you're planning out your castle.
We have survived the enemy's onslaught.
Yeah. So see, they all came through that little gap.
Sir. We can't catch them. They'll give us away for sure.
Does not matter. But they came through that little gap here in the wall, so you can see that the funneling function sort of works. But at any rate, we got victory.
Victory!
Awesome.
You have boldly beaten back many of the rats' patrols, but a few stragglers have managed to survive the last attack and escaped. Although no new orders have been received, you cannot afford to let them reach Duc De Puce to uncover your location.
No, that would be a bad thing. So, I think I'll end the video here, and then in the next one we can watch the mission briefing and that sort of thing, and then we will continue the mission A Rock and a Hard Place, or Between a Rock and a Hard Place. At any rate, this is Grey Hunter signing out, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Stronghold. Let's play Stronghold, so see you then!